make a cottage pie. So I'm just going to see if everybody's got all the equipment we need ready and ingredients. So today we're going to need a measuring jug.
Literally no idea why my sound's not working.
A cheese grater.
Yeah, I'm recording it. Yeah, no.
2 pans.
Yeah, sounds great. Cheers, bye.
A roasting tray. Colander.
Oh, she said colander.
A roasting tin for the pie.
Yeah.
Some scales. Potato masher. Spoon. Potato peeler.
Oh.
If you're not got a potato peeler, just a little veg knife.
Oh.
Maybe parents should do that.
Chopping boards. If you've not got 2 chopping boards, 1, but then we'll have to wash it after we cut the meat. A piece, greaseproof paper. That's the equipment you need for your ingredients. So you need your mince, your cheese, potatoes, margarine, your beef stock, your pepper. Now don't worry if you haven't got these ingredients, they're there in your box, but if you've got them in your store cupboard at home, then you can add these in. So we've got tomato puree, Worcester sauce, black pepper, and some mixed herbs. If you come in the shop and look in the Ocado, we have the mixed herbs in there and they're like 30p. So when you pop in the shop, if you want to pick some more spices, they'll be all in there.
They've got a really good stock in at the moment as well, Shell.
I've got a couple of carrots there as well. If people got carrots, don't worry if you haven't. I'm just showing you a basic way and then you can add what you like in. And if you've got an onion, we can add that in as well. But don't panic if you haven't, you can do without. So firstly, I hope everyone's caught up with me. Firstly, we're going to measure 500 grams of your mince. Get your scales. Knife to cut down. So now we need just 500 grams. If we cut it up, we got 10 when you put it in the pan, you don't get them big lumps. Sometimes when you mix mince together, it clumps together and then it doesn't taste very nice. So we need 500 grams of mince. Chop it up slightly. There we go. So that's your 500 mix. Put that to one side. You can wrap the rest of it up, put it in the bottom of your fridge, and then you can use it later for something else. Move this out of the way and wash your hands. So next, I hope everybody's okay because I can't hear anyone today for some reason. Next, if we've got an onion, I'll show you how to chop the onion. I know people have seen this before, but I can just show other people maybe that have not seen before. Don't panic if you haven't got an onion, it's okay. So we slice down the top. You'll be bosses at this by the time you're finished. I hope everybody enjoyed the chicken the other day. And I apologise for not having all the ingredients for the rice. It was a last minute decision. So we peel all the onion. And again, like last time, chop in half. Slice it along. See, watch your fingers again, everybody. If you hold it like a claw, it stops. You're chopping your fingers off, hopefully. So I hope everybody's still with me. As I say, I can't hear anybody, so you can slide down with a knife into little dice. You don't have to go right to the end because I don't want anyone with the knife slipping and then your fingers are cut. So you can do that again with the other part. Now, somebody asked me the other day about your eyes watering, and I said mine don't water for some reason. But it's just one of those things. Many people have tried different methods, but nobody seems to have got anything that works yet. So we just slice this down again, like before. Then we can move it to one side. Put it in a little bowl at one side. Now next, it doesn't matter again, but if you've got a few carrots, put the peeler down, just watch your fingers. Down the carrot. And down the other one. Just be careful of your fingers. So, just move them out of the way. Is everybody still with me? Right, we'll use a grater to grate the carrots. So we chop the ends off. It won't taste very nice, the ends. Just want to wipe my forehead because I'm steaming off. Glasses are all steamed. Right. So now we'll grate the carrots. Be careful with your fingers again. So if you just grate slowly, there's no need to rush, just go slowly as you can if you like. Not right to the end, because that's when you'll break your fingers and it really hurts. I've done it lots of times. Also, people put mushrooms into the cottage pie, and there's so many different ways to make cottage pie on where you come in the country. Down the northwest, cook it different than the southwest and add different things in. You carry on with your carrot, grate your carrot down. And we can just add that in another bowl. So we've got those. So next, with your pepper, people add pepper into cottage pie. I don't myself, but it's entirely up to you. You know what you like. So I'll chop half of the pepper up into a dice to show you how to do that. And then the other half, I'll chop into slices, and then you can roast that in the oven if you want to taste both ways. It's entirely up to you. So as you do, cut the top off again. Do, like so. Then we need to pull all the pips out the middle. Now all the pips have gone out the middle. So firstly, I'll show you how to slice it if you're going to roast. If you're going to roast your pepper, this is half. You just slice it in big chunks. Because it does shrivel up quite a lot in the oven. Then we get our roasting tin. With a bit of oil. Sorry, I forgot to mention that before. And we just put a little, usually I've got some vegetable oil, but I like to use olive oil, but we've got none in at the moment, so you just need to compromise with whatever you've got. You put a bit of oil on the roasting tin. And then you just wipe it around the tin. Then we place our peppers on. Then we just add a bit of black pepper onto there. We can turn them round. Just coat them in the oil a bit. And then we just pop them in the oven. Usually take about 15 minutes on gas mark 5. Now I can show you how to dice the pepper ready if you're going to put it into your cottage pie. So the top bit you can just slice in half, just go down, and then you move it around, and then you can just slice into little dices, holding your fingers out the way. So 10 slices, and then the opposite way. And then the other one, same. Slice slowly. I hope everybody's enjoying the cooking classes. And any advice, please let me know, or any ideas. Just carry on slicing your pepper. Now we'll put that into a bowl as well. I was saying that not everybody will want to add that to the cottage pie, but it's entirely up to yourselves. So now that's done. We can peel the potatoes. So again, you need your scales. We want 1,200 grams of potatoes. This will do a serving for 4 people. So just measure the potatoes. So. Now we've got potatoes. I hope everyone's caught up with me. Sorry if I go too fast, you just have to let me know. So we can add, hopefully if you've got a peeler, you peel the potato. Try and peel it away from you, so then you don't cut your fingers. My peeler's not very good. So, peel all the potatoes. It's really hot in this kitchen today. I'm dreading tomorrow when the heat's really bad. It's going to be really hot tomorrow, and it's hot enough in here now. So if you haven't got a peeler, your parents might have to do this, because I don't want anyone cutting their fingers. You have to peel very thinly around the potato. Like this. It's much easier to use a peeler. So, I'm going to go back to the peeler. At least everybody will have theirs tea cooked tonight, and then I've got to go home and cook my own, which is a shame. It is, Joe. Do you want to come and cook my tea? So we just peel the potato. Round you go. Just really watch those fingers. Also, if it's really hot tomorrow and you're having a barbecue, you can do your chicken that we done the other day. Just wrap it up in the foil. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure the meat's white inside when you take it off the barbecue. But just keep it in the foil. Don't put it on afterwards, or cheese will just fall out of it. Like we browned it in the oven at the end. Nearly there. Just try and keep the blade away from your hands at all the time. This is really small one, so I'm going to be careful with this one. There we go. So once we peel the potatoes, then we dice them up ready for mashed potato. There we go. So this is where you need your colander. You need to slice the potatoes. Just slice them just into little diced potatoes, about that size. So you just push your knife down. As so. I hope everyone's still keeping up with me. Next time you come in, you'll have to tell me some of your favourite foods that you like to eat. I'm always open to different ideas. We basically want to try and use the ingredients we get from the shop. Right, now we need to wash the potatoes. Once you wash your potatoes, you need to add them to your pan and fill just above with cold water. There you go. These take about 15, 20 minutes. Put your jet on high and then lower it down once they start boiling. I hope everybody's caught up with me. Sorry if I go too fast. I'm just going to tidy my workspace up. Clean as you go is the best way to go. That's what we was always taught. Now we can just go and turn our peppers that's in the oven. starting to look a bit brown. You can always add garlic salt to these, bit of paprika. As I say, all the herbs we have in the shop, the avocado section. Right, so now we need Joe to turn the cameras for me.
It's all right.
Not very good at technology.
No, I'll do my little job for what I can do.
All the ingredients over to me. Okay. So if you put an onion in, you just need to add a little bit of oil. And if you're adding pepper as well. Just about a tablespoon of oil. We need to warm that up. And what we're going to do is fry your onion and peppers for a while, until about a couple of minutes. And then we'll add the mince and the grated carrot. It's awful quiet, no radio, no nothing, everyone's disappeared. So we'll add the onion. And your peppers if you're adding peppers. Just stir that up. Thing is with mince, I don't add much oil because it cooks itself and it's more healthy if you don't. Even the 5% fat-free mince, you still don't have to get on oil really. It'll just cook in its juices. It's just because I've got to fry the vegetables for a bit first.
How's the mince look, Michelle?
The mint's not looking like anything yet, Joe, because I've not added it.
I meant for the package. What a mince. All part of along with that.
It's looking pretty red at the moment. I'm saying we can't hear anyone today, can we, Joe? Something's happened.
No, nice to be quiet once.
Joe said, made up. So now we have the mince. Just turn your heat down. I'd say so about number 6. And we just want to brown the mince off. At this point we can add the grated carrot. I like grated, you can put carrot in chunks if you like, but my daughter doesn't like veg, so I used to add everything, chop it up or grate it really tiny. And then they don't know it's in there basically. So people like to add mushrooms to this, so you could add your mushrooms now. Like I say, in different parts of the country, they do it different. Some have tins of tomatoes in it. Even different veggies, chopped up in it. Peas, some people have peas in it. I prefer mine on the side. So now we need to brown that mince. While that's browning, if we get 150 mils of water, hot water, we put it in a jug. So you need to boil the kettle. I'll just give you a few minutes while that's boiling, but don't forget to stir your mince now and again. You don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. Sorry, I just want to have to get a little drink. I'm a bit dry. A few minutes is a long time when you're on your own and you can't learn anything else. I'd sing to you, but I can't really sing. I wouldn't want to put that on you. So now we need 150 mils of boiling water. Now into this, we're going to add 5 heaped teaspoons of your gravy granules. Just give your mince a little stir. Hopefully yours is starting to brown now, mine's starting to. Potatoes are boiling. People used to add salt to the potatoes. I tend not to use any salt when cooking. You can just add a little at the end because obviously it's bad for you, and you can use stock cubes and herbs instead of salt, which is a lot more healthy for you.
You're in there.
So we need 5 heaped teaspoons.
Doing it live.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
On screen.
Her name's Mandy, she's so funny.
Oh, she?
Wow.
Mix them up. If it's not quite thick enough, you can add another teaspoon. Just give it a mix for a bit. Not thick enough, like I say, add a little bit more. My mince is nearly ready now. It's thickening up now, lovely. So in here now, we can add some mixed herbs, just a shake, just to give it a bit of extra flavour. Some tomato puree. Like I said, don't worry if you haven't got these ingredients at home. These are just what you can add. I'm just showing you a few more ideas. If you haven't got any of these, just just the gravy. Tomato ketchup, tomato puree, sorry.
Can you add some recipe, Michelle?
Yeah, so basil's nice to add into your gravy. Like I say, we've added mixed herbs, tomato puree. I'm going to add a little bit of Worcester sauce. This is brilliant Worcester sauce for anything like bolognese, lasagna. It adds flavour. But just be careful, if you're allergic to fish, it does nothing. So there's a little tip for you. So just a few shakes of that.
You can get a bit creative with this, can't you, if you want to?
Yeah, you certainly can. Like I say, a lot of people add different things. Veg, say the courgettes, one of the popular ones. Even for the topping, you can have sweet potato topping. One of my favourites is parsnip, mashed parsnips in your mashed potato. It's really nice. And sweet potato is really nice if you like sweet potato.
message here from Karen Eves. Michelle just saying hello to you and also watching.
Oh, brilliant. Hello. Right, so you now just stack your mince. And once that's boiled back up, we need to reduce the heat to about number 5. And then we just need to leave it for like 10-15 minutes. Just keep going back and stirring occasionally. Now, if you feel like your stock is getting really low, you can always add a little bit more water, but it should be fine.
Do you want to watch it? I've got to watch
A lot of
it.
vegetarians out there, there's all like the Quorn mince you can use, all different types of herbs. Just come in the shop and have a look. It's good to have a few herbs in your cupboard to add to any meal. Just give it a little more flavour. Like I said, I don't use salt in anything. Use like stock cubes and your herbs. So now we have to leave that. You need to check your roast peppers. If you're having roast peppers,
How's that roast peppers?
you need to see, don't touch that like I do. I forget, sorry, I've got fingers, they don't burn. That used to getting burnt now, it's you want to cook these to look quite soft. The likes of these as well, you can put herbs on it, you can put a bit of chilli on it. Really any kind of herbs that you like. And say I usually do it in olive oil. Like say I haven't got any olive oil today, so I've had to use vegetable oil.
Everyone.
Joe's just getting the bottle out the fridge. Yeah. He's on the bottle. Just tidy these bits up. Stirring. Your mince. Once we've done that, just bear with me. So now, everyone can see me. I'm going to mash my potatoes up because I've had to do it beforehand. Obviously, you don't want to watch me all day.
Michelle, just 5 minutes. Okay, we'll do about 5 minutes.
Yeah. So next, when your mince is cooked, you put it into your tin. Leave it to cool for a bit before you put the mashed potato on. So there's my tin.
Good to win that today, penalty, but I'm really looking forward to it, man.
So now I've got my mashed potato. I should add a little bit of butter or margarine, whichever you're using.
In the Richmond,
Let me mash all that in. See? Mash all the potato up. Dash your milk. Any milk, whatever you use at home. Like a cream mash. And spoon this mashed potato on top of your cottage pie.
Did you never got your bed?
Very good day again.
I forgot somebody else.
No. That's not it.
Spoon.
3 minutes.
I know, yeah.
Oh, this looking nice now.
Oh.
You can add it on the side with your carrots, peas.
How do you make it bigger?
You're learning, and if you're watching in at home thinking the horses are, you get worried when horses start sweating, don't, because it's just so close down here. This is right in front of us.
Spread it along. Using a fork, push it all into the corners.
He's going to be going in, that's okay. Just get
Make a nice pattern on the top with the fork. Right.
these horses.
And then we can add a little bit of grated cheese to that.
Michelle's not cheating, by the way.
Grated cheese on top. You don't have to put the cheese on. People do, people don't. And then you just pop that in the oven to bake for like 10 minutes, just so it's going brown on the top. Or if you've got a grill, you can put it under the grill for 5 minutes. I haven't got a grill, so to put it in the oven. So in the oven it goes. Now your peppers should be done. It's lovely when you have roasted peppers, you get all different colours in there. You can add anything, you can roast any veg, you can add it all together, and it's absolutely lovely for a side dish. So that is how you make cottage pie. Have a go yourself which way you'd like it, and I'll see you again soon.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye now.